Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. So, we ran up Friday. The jobs report was an upside surprise. They bought the heck out of it, as we mentioned in the last webcast. That buying pressure stayed for the majority of the day. And you know, if you were a bear, you had to get really patient there and scale in very slowly, which is what I and some other people in the room were doing on Friday. We peaked out after the cash close, but before the pit close in Chicago, just after 4 o'clock Eastern time, up at 1342. That 1342 has held up pretty nicely. We've made overnight lows 1330 quarter. And the current trade is 1334. So going into today, there's two things I'm looking for. You've got that 1342 level that's sitting up there. I would be very surprised if that area got left without at least a test within 3 or 4 handles. I'll be interested to see where my upper volatility level comes in today that I use for subscribers and that I put in the IM Pro room. If that's in that 1338 area, that's going to be something I'm going to be looking at, 1338 to 1340, maybe off the open, a push there. Now, if the bulls can't make a higher high, then the ball is back in the bears' court. They've done nothing with it, and here's their next chance. They need to take out the 1330 area, and they need to push down into the pre-non-farm payroll area down at 1322 to 1323, and they need to keep it down there. So, I'm looking at a couple of areas. 1310 to 1311 is an interesting area to me. That's a Fibonacci level from this current leg. You've got double Fibonacci levels. You have the 32% retracement and the big 23% retracement from the total move. From the 666 to 1373 move, those two Fibonacci levels are laying over the top of each other at 1285 to 1286. So, full disclosure, I remain short from 1338 and change. I took a third of that off this morning at about 1332, and I'm keeping the other 2/3 on. I'm going to let it work. Now, if we make new highs, that may change. But so, just full disclosure, I'm short, and I'm staying short. Let's do support and resistance. Current trade 1334 half. On the upside, 1337, 1342 half, 1347, 1353, 1358, 1364, and 1374. On the downside, 1329.75, 1325 quarter, 1321, 1317, 1310, and 1308. So everybody have a fantastic day. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from Mr. Topstep. Congratulations to Giants Nation. That was a heck of a game last night. I will see everybody tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well.